Hello students of class 6. So today I am going to start the next topic, that is test for divisibility. So one question was left from exercise 3.4, that is question number 2. So let us do question number 2 first. So you have to fill in the blank. So the first number is the sum of two even numbers is always dash. So if we take any two even number, for example 2 and 4, when we add the two number, for example 2 and 4, when we add the two numbers, what we will get? We get 6, and 6 is again what? An even number. And this case is true for all the even numbers. When we take any two even numbers and when we add the two numbers, we will get again the even number. So the question number 2a is sum of two even number is always even. So in first blank it should be even. Next, number B, the sum of two odd number is always dash. So if we take any two odd number, for example 3 and suppose 7. So when we add 3 and 7, we will get 10. Okay. Similarly, if we take any other odd number, for example 3 and 5. Okay. So when we add 3 and 5, we will get 8. 8, 10. Okay. In first case, I got 10. In second case, I got 8. Similarly, if you take 15, 15 is an odd number, 15 and 17. Add 15 and 17, you will get 30. So all the numbers we are getting as even number. Okay. So in number B, the sum of two odd number is always even. Okay. So in B number, you have to write even. So for each question I am giving you one example. So for B number, see, I have taken two odd numbers and the sum of two odd number is what? 28, that is even. Similarly here also I have taken two odd number. So while adding this, I am getting 96. So this is an even number. In C number, you have to add an even and an odd number. So I have taken odd and even. So when we are adding, we are getting what? Odd number. Okay. So if we take one even and one odd, then after adding it, we will get an odd number. So C number will be odd. Next, come to question number D. The product of two even numbers. So here I am taking two even numbers, and when we multiply the two even numbers, again we are getting what? Even numbers. So in D, you have to write even. In number E, we are taking two odd numbers. So what happened? When we are taking two odd numbers and when we are multiplying it, we are getting again an odd number. So number E will be what? Odd. Next, number F. In F, we are taking one odd and one even. So when we multiply even with odd, then we always get what? Even number. Okay, so number F will be even. So next is test for divisibility. So the first topic is divisibility test for 2. So what happened when we see a number? So how can we tell that this number is divisible by 2 or divisible by 3? So only by seeing the number we can say that this number is divisible by 2 or 3 or 4. So there are some rules, you have to follow the rules. Already you know some rules. So here first is the divisibility test for 2. So if there is any number and the unit place of the number is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then that number will be divisible by 2. For example, if I take one number 1, 4, 4, 0. So this number is divisible by 2, as in unit place it is what? It is having 0. Similarly, if any number, okay, so in short we can say in unit place the number should be what? A multiple of 2. If in unit place the number is multiple of 2, then the whole number should be divisible by 2. Next is divisibility test for 3. So what we have to do, see, we have to follow this rule. You have to add all the digits in the number given. So if any number given, you have to add all the digits, then the number, that means the sum of the digits, you have to check if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then that particular number should be divisible by 3. For example, 81. If I have to check 81 is divisible by 3 or not, then I have to add the digits in the given number. So here we have 8 and 1. You have to add 8 and 1. So 8 plus 1 is equal to what? 9. So see, sum of the digits is what? 9. So 9 is divisible by 3 or not? Yes, 9 is divisible by 3. So 9 is divisible by 3. Therefore, we can say 81 is also divisible by 3. So what you have to check? You have to add all the digits in the given number. So here see, we can write 9 is divisible by 3. So we can say 81 is also divisible by 3. Similarly, you can take any number by adding the digits in the number and by checking whether the sum of the digits is divisible by 3 or not, you can say that the particular number is divisible by 3 or not. Okay. So this is the divisibility test for 3. Next is divisibility test for 4. So if the number formed by the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible by 4. So you have to check in the given number if the last two digits, you have to check the last two digit. So in last two digits, see for example 5124, the last two digit form here it is 24. Okay, so 24 is divisible by 4 or not, you have to check. Okay, so this is written here, if the number formed by the last two digits of the number is divisible by 4, then the whole number is also divisible by 4. So as we can see 24, the last two digit, yes, the last two digit, the number is what? 24. 24 is divisible by 4. So we can say that 5124 is also divisible by 4. Okay. So this is divisible by 4. So divisibility test for 5. If the units digit of a number is either 5 or 0, then the number is divisible by 5. That means in this divisibility test, you have to check the ones place, or you can say units place. So here you can see I have taken one example 5120. See here the unit place is 0. So we can say this number is divisible by 5. If the number is like that, suppose 51635. So in this number, see the unit place, or you can say the ones place is 5. So this whole number is also divisible by 5. Okay. So like that in exercise 3.5, you can do exercise 3.5. You can check that which number is divisible by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So I have done for this one. So please try to do exercise 3.5. You can easily do it by seeing that number. Only in case of divisibility test for 3, you have to add all the digits. Except in divisibility test for 3, in all the numbers, means in 2, or you can say in 4, you can in 5, by seeing the number, you can easily say that this number is divisible by 2 or 4 or 5. Okay, in case of 3 only, you have to add all the digits of the number. Okay, so try to remember the divisibility rules. Next, I am going to start the divisibility test for 6. So divisibility test for 6. If the numbers satisfy the divisibility rules of both 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. For example, see, if a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, okay, if a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it should be divisible by 6. So I have taken one example 5124. So here you have to check first of all the divisibility test for 2, then for the divisibility test for 3. So for divisibility test for 2, we have to see the ones place. Here ones place is 4. That means this is divisible by 2. So divisible by 2 is alright. It is correct. It is divisible by 2. Next you have to check for divisibility test for 3. So for 3, you have to add all the numbers, all the digits in the number. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12 is divisible by 3. therefore this whole number is also divisible by 3. So we can say this number is divisible by both 2 and 3, therefore it should be divisible by. So again see, I have taken two questions here. First is 5120. So you have to check that this number is divisible by 6 or not. So for that you have to check for divisible by 2 and then you have to check for divisible by 3. So for divisible by 2 you have to check the unit place. Unit place is 0, therefore this is divisible by 2. Next you have to check for divisible for 3. So for 3 you have to add all the digits. So 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 0 is 8. So as you can see, 8 is not divisible by 3. Okay, 8 is not divisible by 3. Therefore this whole number is not divisible by 3. This is only divisible by 2. So what we can conclude? We can say that this particular number is not divisible by 6. As you can see, it is only divisible by 2 but not by 3. So according to the condition for the divisibility test for 6, you have to see that the number should be divisible by 2 and 3 both. Okay. So come to the next question which I have taken, 603. Here see, again you have to check for divisible by 2 or divisible by 3. So for 2 you have to check the unit place. See here, the unit place is 3. Okay, but for divisible for 2 you have to see that the unit place must be what? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. But the number is not belongs to 0, 2, 4, 6 or you can say 8. So this is not divisible by 2. This is not divisible by 2. So is the number is divisible by 3? So as you can see, 6 plus 0 plus 3 is 9. So 9 is divisible by 3. So yes, it is divisible by 3. So we can say the number is only divisible by 3 but not divisible by 2. Therefore this particular number is not divisible by 6. Okay. So for divisibility for 6 you have to check the two test, that is for the test for the divisibility test for 2 and you have to check the divisibility test for 3. Only we have done. Okay, already we have done in before. Okay, so next come to divisibility by 8. Next is divisibility test for 8. So in this case you have to check the last 3 digit of a number. If the last 3 digit of a number is divisible by 8, then the number will be divisible by 8. So example is 6400. So see here, the last 3 digit of this number is 400. So you can divide 400 by 8. So when we divide 400 by 8, you will get remainder as 0. That means we can say 400 is divisible by 8. So 6400 is also divisible by 8. Okay, you have to check the last 3 digit of a number. Last 3 digit of a number is divisible by 8. That means the whole number is also divisible by 8. Okay. So next come to divisibility test for 9. So divisibility test for 9, in that case also you have to do the same thing that you have done for divisibility test for 3. The test for 3 was you have to add all the digits of a given number and that the sum you got, you have to divide the sum by 3 in case of 3. But in case of 9, what you have to do? You have to add all the digits and you have to check if the sum is divisible by 9, then the whole number is divisible by 9. For example, for divisibility test for 9, I am giving you example. For example, 81. See here, the 2 digits, when you add, you will get 9. Okay, 8 plus 1 is 9. So if this number is divisible by 9, see 9 is divisible by 9. Okay, so therefore we can say what? 81 is also divisible by 9. Similarly, if any big number is also given in the question, you can add all the digits of the given number. Okay, so you have to check if the sum is divisible by 9, then the whole number is also divisible by 9. Next come to divisibility test for 10. So for 10 you have to check the unit place. If the unit place, or you can say the ones place, if the ones place is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. As you can see, in the table of 10, if you multiply 10 with any other number, then you will get a number in which the unit place is 0. Okay. So in the table of 10, all the numbers are what? All the numbers you are getting in which the ones place is what? 0. See, for example, 6400. This is also divisible by 10 because in unit place it is having 0. Okay. So this much is up to divisibility test up to 10. Okay. So now I am going to do exercise 3.5 and 3.6. I will do one question of each, and rest of the question you have to do it by yourself and you have to send the answers to me. Okay. So come to exercise 3.5, question number 1. A. 362 is divisible by 2 as the unit place is 2. Okay, ones place is 2. So which is divisible by 2. So therefore 362 is also divisible by 2. Next is number E, 217. It is not divisible by 2 since in ones place it is 7. Okay. So 7 is not divisible by 2. So 217 is also not divisible by 2. Or you can say multiple. Okay. You can also say multiple. If the ones place is a multiple of 2, then the whole number is also divisible by 2. Next, question number 2, you have to check the divisibility test, divisible for 3. So for 3, you have to add all the digits. So we are getting 6. 6 is divisible by 3. Therefore 231 is also divisible by 3. Next, come to question number B. This is 343. So here we are adding all the digits, we are getting 10. But 10 is not divisible by 3. Okay. So 343 is also not divisible by 3. Next, come to 3 number A. Here you have to check the divisible, the number is divisible by 4 or not. So see 132, in this the last 2 digit is 32, which is divisible by 4. Therefore the whole number, that means the given number, that is 132, is also divisible by 4. Okay. So like this you can also do the next question. Next is question number 4. You have to check the ones place in this. If ones place is 5 or 0, then the number will be divisible by 5.